So this is a big beehive. Holy moly. It is a beautiful day in Pacific Beach. We got ourselves an active beehive. See that stain? That means they've been there a long time. Now, I think they're right about here. Let's go ahead and check with the thermal camera. Oh yeah, that is a big beehive. It's a big hive. Lots of bees. I'm guessing about 50,000 bees at least in here. So let's get them out. Okay, should be noted, do not try this at home. You know why? Because this is an old beehive. Do I have? I have one on my neck. Doing this without a suit on is not the smartest thing to do, but I like doing it without a suit on. So let's go. Let's start down here. There's like old plywood in there that looks like it's just disintegrating. Smoky. Alright. See what we can see in there. We can see the bottom of the honeycomb right there. Okay, come on and check it out, guys. Are we gonna get lucky? Is the queen just right here? Now, this board is blocking it, but you can see the honeycomb is also behind that. So this is a big beehive. Holy moly. All right, let's get this crusty old piece of wood. Oh my gosh, look at it. So that's why the whole wall is just starting to fall apart, is the interior structure is all but disintegrated. Oh my goodness, whenever I see this much honey, I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with that? Let's be careful about this. Guys, I just had to point out that this wall is about double the thickness of a standard wall. See? So that tells you this is an extra large beehive. So much honey right here. It's gonna take me a while to cut through all of that. Okay guys, we've got most of the comb out of here. And now you see it's basically just a whole lot of bees. I've got a second box right there. And it's time to find the queen. There's a nice easy scoop to reach right here. By the way, my guess is that the queen is over in there. I have been stung a few times on the arms. One even was up in my nose. Seemed like she was going to sting me, but never did. And you may have noticed I've been moving really slowly, because anytime my hands move quickly, the bees come after me. So I'm trying to be nice and slow and gentle with the bees as much as possible, because they like gentle. Okie doke, got the box set up here. Now I'm going to try and drive them up and out of the wall into the box. And there's a bunch on the front side where the entrance was. Got to get them also to start moving that direction. Got stung underneath the fingernail. Ooh, that hurts. And I've got most of the bees in this box and that box, and there's a bunch collecting outside. But I think it's time to look for the queen. Okay, here we go. This box is basically full. Oh yeah. So many bees. Please, queen, be in here. Okay, let's take a look. Where are you, queenie? I don't see her yet, but I'm going to keep searching this box, and then we'll go over to the outside where they're collecting, see if she's there. Okay, now we're over here by the entrance. And I didn't find her in that second box, so let's take a look around. This is a little too crowded to just easily spot. Oh my gosh, yeah, lots of bees. And I can't really see. It's a pretty tight spot, as you can see, with all these other trees and branches. All right, let's grab a third box. I got them a little mad because just cut this branch and there's a bunch of them on here. Usually the worker bees are the ones on the outside there, and the worker bees that are coming home tend to be the most defensive. But anyway, yeah, got stung right there. But let's go ahead and give this a shake into the third box. Let's go ahead and set this box up so that the rest of them can follow. Box number 3 is up. Still got a whole lot of bees right there. Not sure how to get them across, but you can see they're already starting to run in there, even though the queen is not in there. All right, let's try to coax the queen in there. Okay guys, I had to stop because, so get this, some woman walks right up, standing right there, talking, oh wow, how cool. And when that happens and the bees are stinging me, you know, I've been getting a few stings, I have to tell people, and I have to be firm. If somebody walks up that close to me, I have to be firm. So I was like, hey, get out of here. Like, you shouldn't be here. And then, oh, but what's so cool? And so she's not listening. Like, she's still standing there talking to me. I'm like, no, hey, get out of here. And then she gets mad because I'm, firmly trying to tell her to leave. And I have to get this voice, right? Like a very firm voice. Otherwise people don't really take it seriously. And I'm telling her, like, I'm getting stung by the bees. They're starting to get a little mad. And she's like, well, I've been working with bees for blah, 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 such and such a time. Cool. Okay. Like, fine. Stand there then. But then she's upset that I, like, told her to firmly leave. And I was like, look, I pay for insurance for in case something like this happens where a looky-loo stops by, gets interested, and gets attacked by bees. Like, please just respect that this is not where other people are supposed to be. I may have my suit off, but it's not chill for you. And then she just gets ornery, and I have to start yelling at her, get out of here. Like, just get out of here. I'm just too worried about her and her dog. By the way, she's got her dog right next to her, barking. He's got black spots on him, and if you know that, bees attack dark colors, especially dogs. So I'm just like, just get out of here. And she wants to get the last word, and I'm just like, please just leave. Like, get out of the zone. Anyway, had to share, guys. Okay, she just passed by again, and I ran out there, and I was just like, hey, I hope you understand. I had to be firm, and she was totally cool. So it just, gets the stress, like, really high. It's already stressful dealing with bees, but that gets me super stressed out when people walk up on me. So I'm glad she understood, and she said, have a nice day. So happy ending. Where's the freaking queen, by the way? Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hallelujah. Big mama! Oh, one bee didn't like that. Almost stung me in the face. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? She went around the corner, huh? Okay, I got the queen halfway in the cage, and my camera is about to die, so I'm going to leave it off here. Yep. Oh, there she is. See her? Let's get her back under the cage. Okay, she's in the cage. Make sure nobody's getting their fingers or toes pinched. All right, got her. Okay, we'll leave it off there, guys. Thank you for watching. Now let's get Big Mama into box number 3. You can see they're already starting to run that way. There we go. All right, bees. Head on into the box. Okay, so last little update. As I finished and talked to my customer, she asked about what the commotion was outside. I told her about this lady. She said, oh, that's the crazy lady. Her words, not mine, by the way. But apparently this woman that walked straight up to me in the middle of a giant bee rescue, turns out she doesn't live here. She kind of wanders around. A neighbor has gotten a restraining order against her. She yells and curses at random people, even though she doesn't live on the street. And then she's apparently known to go around the Bird Rock and La Jolla area and do similar things. That explains why she was bold enough to walk up in the middle of a bee rescue. So I'm still glad that she didn't get stung or anything. And she ended up being nicer once I confronted her again. So, interesting, though, rest of the story.